Hey, welcome to week 5, everyone. Um, no film crew again, so you just get me. Sorry about that. Couple things. First of all, I just saw something that shows the Titans Bills game is now scheduled for Tuesday night, 6 p.m. The Patriots game, I can't remember who they're playing now. Patriots game is now scheduled for Monday night, so they've moved some games around. So for everyone other than Mark LaPena, keep these changes in mind, and as I've said, make sure you get contingency plans to me via email before the games start. So if you got somebody scheduled to play Monday or Tuesday and you're worried still that the game might not get played, send me your backups. Um, so week 5 starts tonight with decent matchup, I think. We'll see. It's about the first time I think there's a Thursday game that's supposed to be good. The Thursday night game next week was supposed to be Bills Chiefs, which would have been a really good game, but now that one's been rescheduled to the following Sunday since the Bills are playing now Tuesday night. So let's few picks. More than a Thielen, 2-2 against Team Smack, who's 0-4. More than a Thielen. First of all, I think like Drew Brees to me, he's no longer a stud. He's still good. He's still been consistent, still solid, but he's not a stud anymore. He does get Michael Thomas back this week, which I think is a huge boon to Brees. They're playing the Chargers, who have a solid defense. More than a Thielen also has no Austin Eckler. He's out now. Sorry, I think I was shaking the camera. Joshua Kelly gets the start in his place, so we'll see. I think last week he caught a few passes. He had 9 carries for 7 yards, so jury's kind of still out there. For Team Smack, no Kenny Galladay this week. Definitely her best receivers, and her team I think is a little lacking as far as receiver talent. But what do I know about receivers? And Fitzpatrick, last 3 weeks, I think he's averaging he's hit 28, 27, 24 points. Really good. They are at the Niners this week, so if the Niners defense plays anything close to what they played last year, I don't know that he's going to have a real big game. Bottom line is, I think more than a Thielen just as a deeper team. So as much as we'd all like to see Team Smack get a win, I think more than a Thielen wins this one by 7. Michael's Minions 3-1 against We Want Ivanka 2-2. This is I think a really good matchup. Michael's Minions has won 2 straight games and has gotten healthier, other than Christian McCaffrey. But and We Want Ivanka, kind of the old guard versus Michael being one of the new young rascals, he and Travis, whose teams are both, I think, really solid. I think this is a really even matchup this week. If you look at the ESPN projection, it's 88-87 Ivanka. Deshaun Watson has been steady for We Want Ivanka. He really hasn't had one of those breakout games. So, maybe, he's able to do that this week. But one problem, I think he's got Melvin Gordon going at New England. I don't never like that matchup going against the Patriots defense. They usually can shut down your best weapon. For Michael's Minions, Matt Ryan's had 2 kind of poor weeks after a really hot start. But with Chris Carson going against the Falcons in that game, if you look at the Falcons and Panthers games, almost all of them, I think maybe just about all of them, have been high-scoring games, no matter who they're playing. So I'm guessing those 2 teams are going to put up a lot of points, and I think Ryan and Carson maybe carry Michael's Minions this week. So close game, but look for Michael's Minions to win by 4. And the last one, Mask Aversion, 3-1 against Harding's Hitmen, 1-3. Harding's Hitmen, I've told you before, I think is kind of the tough luck team right now. They've lost 3 straight. I think if you look at their points scored versus points against, it's like within 2 points of each other. So they've lost a few pretty close games. Their projection this week is 90 right now. Excuse me, that's the highest in the league. I think Lamar Jackson is due for a big game for them, with Kareem Hunt now being the bell cow in Cleveland. I think Calvin Ridley probably bounces back with another big game. Whereas I think the Aversion, they've had the lowest points scored against them this year. So that usually tends to even out a little bit, unless your Fear the Wax always seems to have low points against. I don't know why. It's like pisses me off. But no Aaron Rodgers this week also for mass conversion, and he, of course, has been a serious stud. So he's got to have Teddy Bridgewater in his lineup instead. You got Latavius Murray, who I know he was really good against me. I still don't think he's a legit starting fantasy running back. So I look for Harding's Hitmen to get off the schneid and get their second win of the season. Go with the Hitmen by 10. That's it. Have a good week, everybody. Good luck.